take a deep breath and settle into the warmth and comfort of your cozy hobbit hole. The gentle hum of the Shire surrounds you, the distant laughter of your neighbors, the soft rustling of the trees in the breeze, and the faint trickling of a nearby stream. The scent of freshly baked bread and sweet honey lingers in the air, wrapping around you like a comforting embrace. Step outside and feel the lush green grass beneath your feet. The sun hangs lazily in the sky, casting golden light over rolling hills and fields dotted with wildflowers. The dirt path beneath you is well trodden, leading through the heart of Hobbiton, where the marketplace bustles with friendly chatter and the occasional burst of song. The scent of fresh pipeweed mingles with the aroma of spiced cider from a nearby vendor's stall. The air is alive with the sound of fiddles and flutes as a few merry hobbits play a tune for those gathered around. As you stroll through the village, you greet familiar faces, each one beaming with warmth and good cheer. A farmer offers you a ripe apple, a baker hands you a warm honey cake, and a group of children run past, their laughter filling the air. The world here is simple, full of joy and peace, and you feel completely at ease. You pause to watch a group of hobbits raising a barn, their teamwork seamless, their jovial shouts blending with the birdsong overhead. The scene before you is a portrait of harmony and contentment. Wander down to the small river where a few hobbits sit fishing, their lines cast lazily into the water. The gentle babble of the stream soothes your mind, each ripple reflecting the golden sunlight. Birds chirp in the distance, hopping between tree branches, and a soft breeze carries the scent of lavender and fresh earth. You dip your fingers into the cool water, watching the tiny fish dart beneath the surface. As you sit and soak in the serenity, the sound of distant bells chimes through the valley. A festival is being prepared in the heart of the Shire, and excitement fills the air. You make your way toward the village green where lanterns are strung between trees, and tables are laid out with delicious feasts, roasted meats, fresh berries, warm pies, and mugs of spiced cider. The aroma is intoxicating, drawing you closer as hobbits bustle about, setting out trays of food, arranging bright ribbons, and tuning their instruments for the evening's dance. As twilight deepens, a hush falls over the crowd. A tall figure in a gray cloak steps forward, his long beard flowing in the evening breeze. The wizard's presence commands attention, yet there is a warmth in his gaze, a quiet wisdom that speaks of many journeys. He lifts his staff high, and with a flick of his wrist, bursts of colorful light dance through the air, golden sparks, shimmering blues, and emerald greens illuminating the night. The hobbits cheer in delight, clapping and laughing at the dazzling display. Fireworks bloom like great flowers in the sky, their shimmering trails reflected in the wide eyes of children who watch in awe. The wizard waves his hand once more, and a great image appears in the air, an enormous dragon, carved from fire and light, soaring across the night sky. It twists and turns, its scales glimmering like rubies, before vanishing in a burst of silver mist. Gasps and applause erupt from the crowd, their delight echoing across the valley. The festival is alive with joy, music, and celebration, yet through it all, the wizard's gaze lingers on you. As the last sparks fade, the wizard's eyes meet yours. He approaches, his voice deep yet kind. "I see a spirit longing for adventure," he muses. He leans down, his presence both grand and familiar, and extends a hand. There is a road waiting to be traveled, a journey unlike any other. Will you take the first step? The festival continues around you, but time feels still in this moment. The air hums with possibility, the call of adventure whispering in your ears. The scent of distant lands, of untold stories and hidden wonders, seems to drift in on the wind. The wizard's offer lingers, not as a demand but as an open door, a door to something vast and unknown. The choice is yours, and as you look into the wise eyes of the wizard, you know that whatever path you take, the Shire will always be here to welcome you home. You return to your cozy hobbit hole, the glow of the festival lights flickering in the distance. The familiar scent of honey and fresh bread lingers in the air as you step inside. You sit by the fire, contemplating the wizard's words. Your heart flutters with curiosity, but uncertainty still lingers. You reach for one of your uncle's old books, its pages filled with tales of grand adventures, of dragons and lost treasures, of heroes who dared to step beyond the Shire. As the fire crackles beside you, you flip through the pages, absorbing the words of those who ventured before you. With each story, the idea of adventure becomes less foreign, less distant. You can almost feel the weight of a pack on your shoulders, the thrill of stepping onto a path unknown. Morning comes softly, sunlight spilling through your round windows. The Shire awakens with its usual peaceful hum, but something is different. You stand at your door, taking in the familiar sights one last time. The rolling hills, the friendly faces, the comfort of home. A deep breath steadies you, and with quiet resolve, you bid farewell to the things you have known, to the friends who shaped your days. The wizard waits at the edge of the village, his knowing eyes twinkling beneath his great hat. With a final glance back at your hobbit hole, you step forward. The road stretches ahead, winding into the horizon, full of promise and mystery. And with each step, you leave behind the quiet life of the Shire, walking into a story yet to be written.